Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session of abundance activation and quantum light language healing with Lily Lee. My name is Lily Lee, and I'm so glad that you are here. Hi, AC. Hey, hey. And today, what we're going to do is we are going to do what we usually do during this thing. Hi, James. During this session, I should say, or this series, is basically to assist the collective with clearing any abundance blockages, any energetic negative energies or dense energies that's no longer serving you and that is blocking you from tapping into your abundance with ease, grace, and flow. Hey, Tia. So that is what we will be doing here during this session. So what I will do is actually I will open it up to the floor to all of you. Hey, global media. Hey, hey. Hi. And so I'm going to open it up to the floor. Okay. So, meaning you are welcome to put in the comments and in the comments below and let me know. Hey, Dana, let me know what it is that you would like me to work on today. Okay, so what kind of blockages would you like me to work on today for the collective? I do have a really good one in mind, but let's just see if you guys have any suggestions. If not, then I will go ahead with what I have in mind. Annie, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, so let me know. I will wait for a little bit while the comments come in because it takes a little while usually. But in the meantime, I'm just going to talk a little bit about me, just in case this is the first time that you're actually hopping on a live with me or happen to look at the replay. So, but before we start, if you like what I do, please remember to give it a thumbs up or a heart. And also, please forward it to anyone else that you feel can actually benefit from this. And do give me a follow if you haven't already done that already. Okay, because all of that will totally help with distributing all of these collective healing to whoever it is that actually needs it, so that together with your help, we can actually assist the collective in returning to all of our natural state. And what is that? Natural state of abundance, because at our natural state, we should all be abundant. And when I say abundant, again, it's not talking about just wealth. It's also talking about health, love, relationships, career, right? Basically anything it is that happiness, joy, anything it is that you want, it should come and go with ease. Okay, so that is truly, truly our natural state. And that is why I'm doing this series, is to help the collective to return to our abundant natural state so we can actually truly remember who we are. And you might say, okay, so who are we? We are multidimensional light beings currently enjoying a human experience in this 3D reality, which is extremely dense, extremely. So the way we manifest in this reality is very different from the other dimensions. Okay, so I'm just going to read some of the comments. And let's see. Okay, so AC suggested fear of failure, and Dana suggested poverty consciousness. Okay, and Raven, hey Raven, let's see, Raven and AC or says just fear of the overwhelming challenge. And James suggested fear of success, maintaining the vibration of success. You know what, you guys, I'm actually in the works of coming up with a membership. I want to make it super duper affordable. And it is going to be called Raise Your Vibration, Manifest Your Dream Life. And all the details are still in the works, but I would like it to be extremely affordable so that many, many, many more people can access this information if they wish, right? If they wish to work on it, so that, again, it'll be aligned to my soul purposes. And again, everything I do is aligned, totally aligned. And I really, truly would like to help the collective reach that natural, abundant state. So stay tuned. Once I have more information, I will let you know. So yeah, so if that's the case, James, your fear of success, maintaining a vibration of success, that will be totally part of it, because maintaining that higher vibration, yeah, that's what it is. Because what truly is that whatever energy you are sitting with, whatever energy that you are expressing, you're sitting with, that is what you attract. That's the kind of energy you attract back. It's actually like attract likes, not the opposite, like a battery. Yeah, because I would like to talk more about that during the membership, but stay tuned. Okay, so NJR Mindset says, what about provocative parents? I'm 26, but the thing is, this pride. I hadn't stayed at home for 2 years, and even coming back, it doesn't seem to change. Okay, so and that's another thing too, right? We are powerful creators of our own reality, each and every one of us. We're truly, truly powerful. And what do I mean by that? It's actually, I'm referring to several folds, actually. So one fold is what we think about, just like what I just talked about, which is whatever it is that the energy that we hold, we focus on, we will attract. So it's all up to us, right? We have the ability to do that if we wish, even though at times it is super, super hard, but we are able to. Okay, so that's one way of looking at, we're powerful creators of our own reality. Another thing is, we as adults, we have control over how we would like to focus our mindset on. What kind of mindset would we like to have? The glass is half empty, the glass is half full. Again, we have the ability to approach any topic with a mindset that you wish to adapt. Okay, a third thing is triggers. That's why it's very important to do some shadow work. Triggers, meaning, you know how sometimes people just trigger you, or sometimes certain situations just trigger you? But if we could find out what is the point of origin of that trigger, then you know what? We can set ourselves free. Like literally, things will not trigger us anymore. People can just be them, the same annoying, so-called annoying them. And situations can still happen around you, the same things that used to trigger you, but it no longer does. Because you just look at it, if it occurs to you, if someone say anything to you, just be like, whatever. It doesn't trigger any negative emotion within you no longer, because you know what the point of origin of that particular trigger is. Now I'm just thinking about what am I going to be putting in that membership? Will I be putting this in as well? But let me think about it. So what NJR Mindset talked about, or wrote in the comments, reminded me of that. So thank you so much for sharing those thoughts and comments and suggestions with us. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so there are quite a few suggestions here. Okay, let me think. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to tie this in. Okay, I'm going to tie in the suggestion with regards to what I have in mind as well, because generally when I do these things, I would like to also assist you with not the emotional releases only. I also like to assist you with your physical discomforts as well, because I'm efficient. I prefer to use my time efficiently, and because I've been doing this for many, many different lifetimes, and I like to be efficient, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, Raven said, very true, 100%. What no longer triggers that inner knowing is the utmost important thing. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, that you can control, right? Your own reality. Nobody can upset you, even if they, you know how some people, they trigger you because they're just being them. It's not they're trying to make you mad or sad or whatever. But once you know what the point of origin is, it no longer bothers you, right? It's like, you can see things for what they actually are. Okay. And JR says, it highly triggers. It's okay for some time, but eventually comes back. But how if I move to a different place? It's, I guess, rooted in pride, but we can forgive if they are really sorry. Yes, but sometimes, actually, it's a longer topic than that, but sometimes you don't really necessarily need to wait for them to be really sorry. There are other ways to actually work on that, other faster way to work on that. Because if you're waiting for them to be really sorry, then again, you're depending on someone else. No. We don't need to depend on anybody else. We will come back to us, come back to our inner being, to be able to tap into and activate all of that mindset, and tap into the happiness. We don't need to depend on others. That's the whole point of the fact that we are powerful creators of our own reality. Okay, but that is a larger topic, so I'm not going to go into detail on that. Okay, so what I was saying was I'm going to combine your suggestions with regards to what I have in mind. Okay, so what we have so far is, again, thank you so much for all of your suggestions. Okay, so I'm going to reread it again. So Dana Beautiful Epiphany suggested poverty consciousness, and AC mentioned fear of failure, or fear of failure, and James said fear of success, and NJR is I'm going to lump that up into triggers in general. Okay, I'm going to lump that up. So what all of those emotions, if it's unresolved, again, everybody is different. Okay, everyone is different. So often, if you have those kind of negative emotions, dense energies, that's no longer serving. Why do I always say no longer serving? Because honestly, sometimes it's there because you need to learn a lesson. So if you haven't learned a lesson yet, it'll still be there. There's no point in releasing it because it's not going to be clearly released because you haven't learned a lesson yet. Okay, so that's why I always say, if you are ready to release them, okay, if it's for your highest good. So all of those dense energy that I just read from your comments and your suggestions, it also will manifest into weight problems, weight gain. Okay, so for example, if there's poverty mindset or poverty consciousness, you might be like going, oh, I better eat more now. What if, unconsciously, what if, there's nothing to eat later? What if there's nothing to eat the next meal? For example, just an example. Or if fear of failure, fear of success. Sometimes when you have those kind of fear, it will also actually cause you to gain weight because you probably compensate all those fears, as in, oh, I feel so much better if I eat, I don't know, a chocolate bar. Or I feel so much better if I did this, if I, eat this, eat that comfort food, oh, because it feels so good, and, so on and so forth. Okay. Or if there's something missing in your life, right, and you don't know how else to actually work on it, that will also cause you to have the weight gain, because you have all these dense energies that is weighing you down, that you did not clear, you did not let go. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that and assist you with releasing those dense energies that we mentioned earlier in the chat, as well as helping you lose weight, because weight has a lot of different weight gain, I should say, have a lot of different aspects to it. Okay, so this is just one of them. Okay, so I will focus on that. NJR says, yes, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Nathaniel, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And James, it's a choice point. We have choices we create. We only can control the internal. Absolutely. That's exactly the case. Exactly the case. Okay. Nathaniel, welcome. Hopefully you'll follow. Give me a follow and a like and all that stuff if you haven't done so already. And welcome to my channel for the first time. And okay, so if you're not familiar with light language, because what I do is quantum light language healing. The healing modality I use is quantum light language healing that I have created. And if you're not familiar with it, you're welcome to come and join our Wednesdays live, which is called the Luminous Healing Lounge. And it'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is all about light language. I'll be giving an introduction to light language as well as light language healing. And that is the only place that I will be doing some live personalized healing session because we're doing something fun, if you can tap into, because I want you to exercise your innate abilities, or what is known as innate psychic abilities. And if you can tap into what the right answer is to my question, then you get to win a private, or I should say personalized live healing session with me on Wednesday. Okay, so if you don't know anything about light language, you're totally welcome to join that. So right now, I will not go into detail with regards to that. So all you need to know about quantum light language healing is, if it's the first time you hear the what the vibrations coming through, it might sound weird to your ear, but do not analyze it. If you wish to receive, open your heart. Okay, allow it to come through. And it's the simplest way to put it. It's a vibrational sound healing, easiest way to put it. And so do not try to analyze it and say, what is she saying? It's so weird. Do not try to analyze it. Simply just allow it to come through your being and see, where does it feel? Where can you feel the different vibrations? And if you happen to feel any discomfort, such as, oh, I think I'm getting a headache, or there is a lump, I think is starting in my throat. All you have to simply do is stay relaxed. That's the most important thing, because if you happen to feel it, simply all it means is that my vibration is actually helping to loosen up those dense energy for you, and you happen to be storing whatever it is that we are talking about, that I just mentioned about the comments. You happen to have them, and you happen to be storing them in whichever area. And I am just simply helping to vibrate and helping to release, helping to loosen up that dense energy. Okay, so that's why you're feeling a little discomfort. And simply just acknowledge it, still remain relaxed, so that this will make it a lot easier for me to go in there and help you release it. So once I do that, you may, not everyone will experience any of this, but you may feel as if you need to clear your throat, cough, yawn, and burp, stretch, stand up, even cry or laugh. Okay, so those are absolutely all normal and highly, highly encouraged. And I think this is the only place you'll hear that all those things are highly encouraged. Okay, but it is highly encouraged. Any kind of energy work, when you have all those kind of yawning, burping, all that kind of stuff, is highly encouraged, because that is a way of you physically releasing those dense energy within your being. Okay. And when you release those physically, it also helps me, help you to release the dense energy a lot faster. Okay. So that I can bring in the light codes of abundance in every way into your being, in whichever area that you happen to release them in. Okay. Because you just created a space for it. Okay. So that's basically it. And simply put, that's what quantum light language healing you may experience. So if you wish to receive, please sit back, relax, and I am going to guide you through a center or axis meditation first, okay, to make it even more effective. And then I will go into the channeling and transmission. Okay, so just sit back, relax, and close your eyes. Now take 3 deep breaths. Imagine a beautiful red beam of light shooting out of your tailbone, going all the way deep, 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 deep down into the Earth's core. It goes deeper and deeper and deeper until it finds a beautiful black obsidian crystal in the size of a boulder. Now that beautiful red beam of light wrap itself around that snugly, not tightly. Then it begins to expand even wider and wider and deeper and deeper and deeper into Mother Earth, as if they are the roots of a ginormous ancient oak tree. Now, simultaneously at the same time, there's a beautiful golden white light shooting out of your crown, going all the way up, 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 up into the sky. It goes higher and higher and higher until it reaches your soul star. You do not need to know what that is. Your higher self will take you there. Once the beautiful golden white beam of light finds your soul star, it'll wrap itself around it again snugly, not tightly. Then it'll shoot right back into your crown, and as it hits your heart space, it'll start to expand into every single cell of your body. And once it does that, it'll expand further outside of your body. It'll continue to grow wider and wider and taller until it's way taller than you and way wider than the span of your arms as they are stretched out as wide as possible. Now, this is the container that we will be working in today. Only anything of the highest good for me and all of you are allowed to enter, and nothing else. So at this point in time, I will start the channeling and transmission of source codes to assist you in releasing all of the dense energy that we talked about earlier and the negative emotions that's no longer serving you, that may be causing you to gain weight. And keep the weight and cannot go back to the natural weight that you prefer. Pita rata rata roto rata 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 karata rata parara chigrita tata karata rata karata chigrita tata parara chigrita tata karata chigrita tata karata. Pita rata 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 karata rata rata karata rata chigrita rata karata rata chigrita rata parara chigrita tata parara chigrita tata karata chigrita tata parara chigrita tata chigrita. Pita rata rata rota rata karata rata chigrita tata parara chigrita tata rata chigrita tata parara chigrita tata karata chigrita tata parara chigrita tata chigrita tata chigrita. Pita roto roto rata 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 para rajigrita rata rajigrita 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 para rajigrita rata rajigrita rata pita rata 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 rajigrita para rajigrita rata rata rajigrita para rajigrita rata rajigrita rata rajigrita pita rata 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 para rajigrita rajigrita para rajigrita para rajigrita 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 pita roto rata rata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata pita rata rata roto roto rata tata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita 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 tata pita rata 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 tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata pita rata rata rajigrita rata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata korotoro pita rata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata pita rata rata rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata pita rata pita rata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita tata rajigrita rajigrita tata rajigrita pita rata rata roto roto para rajigrita tata roto roto para rajigrita tata rajigrita tata wata hachaka haka waka wata hachaka haka waka waka hachaka haka waka hachaka waka hachaka haka waka hachaka Rata karata 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 tak 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 tuk 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 tak 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 cikadi tak tak cikadi tak 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 cikadi tak 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 cikadi tak cikadi tak Okay, when you're ready, slowly come back to me and let me know how you feel. And that was actually, we went quite deep. I went all the way in, I was actually working on your cellular and even the DNA level, because many of you have actually, have been storing that very, very, very deeply. Oh, hi, Mary. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, so while we wait for everyone to come back and let me know how you guys feel. Yeah, so for those of you that actually, because what I'm doing right now, it's all collective healing, right? So I'm actually dealing with a lot of people at once. So if you wish to actually have a private session with me, or maybe you're saying, okay, I don't want to wait for the actual topic or the emotion or dense energy or the physical aspect that you're not going to wait until I actually talk about that. So maybe definitely you're welcome to book a private session with me, and I do have it here. So you can book a private session with me there. You're welcome to do so. And Dana, Beautiful Epiphany said, are these replayable? Yeah, absolutely. So the way to for these videos is that I often get the question of, oh, how many times should I listen to this? Okay, so you should listen to it as often as you're intuitively guided, because I want to show you and start sharing with you that, and I would like to share with you and teach you to go within, meaning trust your intuition. We have all the answers within, okay? So basically, how many times should you listen to this? Trust your inner guidance. Your inner guidance will guide you and say, oh, I need to listen to that again. Then listen to it again. And especially, how would you know when you actually receive all the clearing and all the light codes? Is when you listen to it. And two things, maybe it doesn't have any more effects on you. Okay, this only applies to people that usually feels, okay, because there are others where they don't feel anything. I'll ask them, how do you feel? They'll be like, I don't feel anything. Okay, so I'm not talking about those group. I'm talking about the people that generally feel. And if you listen to it, let's just say a few times, and then you no longer have any physical release sensations, that basically means that you're good. You're all good. All the clearing is done. All the activation is done. And my activation, I've programmed it so that it is, I've programmed it to be a time release capsule. Okay, meaning all the activations, all the light codes, I've placed the light codes in your being, in your cells, or wherever it is you have created space, because it's an interactive healing session. I do not give out fish. I do not like to give out fish. I love to show you how to fish. Okay, so all of my healing sessions is interactive. Okay, so I expect you to participate and do your part as well. Meaning, if you feel the physical release, release it. Okay, burp. I want to say fart, but I'm going to say it. Burp, fart, cough, yawn. Okay, do any of that. When you, whatever your body is asking you to release, release it. Okay, so as I mentioned, that way you help me, help you, help me, help you release those dense energy that's no longer serving you. Okay, so yeah, so if you're a feeler, if you usually feel, and if you listen to it a few times, you're intuitively guided to do so, and you don't feel, let's just say this time round, like as in, oh, you feel good, but you don't feel any releases, and then ask your internal guidance, did I receive everything? Did I receive all the clearing this video? Did I receive all the activations? You will get an answer. Okay, so I am showing you how to tap into your inner being. Okay, all these are ways to tap into your inner being, because I also teach this in my masterclass series as well, how to activate and sharpen your innate, or more well known as psychic. I don't like to use that word as much, but psychic and healing abilities, your innate abilities, because we all have it. So I do have a program, a mentorship program for that as well. So yeah, so I'm sharing with you how to tap in, okay, how to tap into them. Okay, so do that. And of course, if you do not feel, because sometimes there are people that doesn't feel. I'm like, how do you feel? I can't feel anything. Okay, so that generally could be where that is the case, generally speaking, or perhaps you have experienced some type of a trauma in the past, or during your childhood. And sometimes, as a child, you're like, oh, that's so traumatic. But maybe if you think back as an adult, you're like, oh, that's not so bad. But I'm talking about, like, whatever it is valid. Like, meaning, if as a child you feel, oh, that was so traumatic, something happened to you, perhaps then you kind of block off those feelings and you no longer want to feel because you're protecting yourself, right? Or maybe it could even be past life or even ancestral, where you're carrying those energy and emotions, and you cannot tap into your clear sentience. Feeling is clear sentience. So if that is the case, then I would highly encourage you to come to my live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the Zen Zone. So that is what it's all about. We do a full body scan meditation. It's not going to take too long, 20, 30 minutes max. And if you do that on a regular basis, it helps you to tap into your inner guidance, your inner being, your body, and it taps into your senses, your clear sentience. It sharpens it. Okay, so that it's going to help you, assist you in actually creating, not just creating, but assist you and guiding you to have better intuition, so that next time when you have a question, right, what should I do? Your inner guidance will guide you right away, because your body, mind, and soul is all lined up. Okay, you have the answer right there. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. if you're interested. And honestly, you guys, take advantage of these free sessions that I'm providing. I'm only going to, for the time being anyways, I've set it for 4 weeks. So last week was the first week. So 3 more weeks to go. This is the second week. So I will be live 4 days in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. And I am super excited to be sharing and helping the collective this way. So please do take advantage of this if it resonates with you. And of course, remember to give me a like, a thumbs up, a heart, follow me if you haven't already done so, and share it with whoever it is that will benefit. I will truly, truly appreciate all that, and the collective will thank you as well. Raven says, wow, simply amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you. I feel fab, much needed, Lily. Namaste, beautiful soul. Oh, you're so, so, so welcome, Raven. You're so welcome. AC says, thank you, Lily. You're welcome, AC. And Tia Lux says, thank you. These sessions are always amazing. You're so, so welcome. You're so welcome. And I appreciate each and every one of you as well for coming here too. Stacy, you're welcome, Stacy. And today, this week, I will be holding a free masterclass series starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you haven't already signed up yet, okay, let me just put in the banner so you can actually see it. You can, let's see, you can actually sign up. No, that's not the right one. You can sign up. Is that the right one? Hold on a second. Oh, what happened to it? Okay, anyways, it's not here anymore. I don't know what happened to it. You can sign up at lilyleecoaching.com. Okay, I'm going to show this one instead. Okay, so lilyleecoaching.com at below, not the email, but the lilyleecoaching.com. If you wish to come and join the free masterclass series, please go ahead and sign up over there. And let's see, do I have any announcements? Oh, and you guys, I'm very excited to say this. I should actually probably include that banner here too. I do have another, actually part of an event. It's called Creating Your Cash Flow and Creating Your Cash Flow and Clients. Let me see. Yes, co-create your cash flow and clients. So basically, it's a 5-day free event to assist you in tapping into your abundance. Okay, and I will be a speaker tomorrow, and tomorrow's Tuesday at I'll be at the speaker panel, and I will also have a mini masterclass at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, where I will assist whoever it is that's on the live. I will help them with any abundance blockages during that time. Yeah, so I should have a thing on that. Can I get it quickly? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm not going to do that right now and mess things up. Okay, so yeah, so I think that is it for now that I can think of, that I'm working on, pretty much a bunch of things. But again, I appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. And I am looking forward to connecting with you again very soon. Okay, so have a wonderful day and bye for now.